Everywhere is darkness. The air is full of smoke, rising from the ruins of what once used to be the city. Bits of broken glass cover the ground, tracing a path through the doomed neighborhood. You come across other survivors screaming and running away from an unimaginable horror. There's no time to take a deep breath. Deep red footprints mark the pavement. Blood flows into the gutters, fresh evidence of a nearby massacre and ongoing terror. Finally, you discover the house you've been looking for so desperately, the last fortress in a barren land of death. You recognize the front door from the faded photograph in your hands. Dr. Mortimer's laboratory supposedly lies in this house, and within those walls awaits a dose of the cure against the lethal epidemic turning humans into zombies. Within this house is your last hope to escape from this apocalyptic nightmare, but if you're not quick, that hope might burn away in the flames now spreading throughout the house. Do you dare delve into the darkness to bring the light of salvation to the world? Hello again, this is Good Jesse, and this is my playthrough of Dark, Darker, Darkest, a game that I quite admire and enjoy. That being said, this is my second playthrough attempt. I've decided to scrap the first one and try again. Dark, Darker, Darkest does have a pretty steep learning curve, and I found it necessary to basically replay the game to get a good enough grasp on the rules in order to give a better presentation of the game. But anyone who would consider picking up this game, and I would to any Resident Evil fans, I would probably suggest that whoever is the advocate for the game play through it solo 1 or 2 times before and close to hosting the game. Otherwise, you're going to be looking up rules a lot. At least that was my experience. And the game can be quite long. Having to stop and look up the rules made my first playthrough about 5 hours long, I think. So hopefully that isn't the case here, and hopefully I haven't scared everyone away. And so here we go. One thing I will strive to do is refer to things in their proper terms. So this is the multi-tracker board. It tracks the different sequences of each round and the different events. This is the security board. This is the security code locking the laboratory where the vaccine for the zombie infection is hidden. Oh yeah, this is a zombie game like Resident Evil. It's actually very commonly referred to as Resident Evil 1, the board game. And it's pretty darn close to that. As good as we're going to get, probably. Basically, the goal is there's these different locked doors throughout the house. Each time we come in direct line of sight with one, we flip over the token, and they have a certain combination of materials needed to break through the door, essentially, or unlock the door. And then we gather these tokens as clues to the main security system, in which we plug these tokens in to remove all 7 of these code tokens. When they're all clear, the laboratory digitally unlocks. We plug the codes in at the 3 other corner locations that have computer terminals, and try to survive the onslaught of zombies and fire and other mutant creatures. And it's a cooperative game. And okay, I think we're good. The beginning of the first round, this tracker is going to move here. Actually, I like to put this on each phase. So it's the event phase, I believe. We're going to generate a group of zombies. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So zombie spawn token is going to go there. Now zombies don't automatically move around, which I really like in the way of emulating Resident Evil. They just kind of sit there lumbering around until they hear you. And they don't even necessarily have a great line of sight. It's pretty much they're triggered by sound, or we could even inject that they're triggered by smell. So they'll only move toward survivors within a certain threshold. Otherwise, they just sort of stand still and dance around, like in the Resident Evil games. The multi-tracker goes through the different phases of event resolution, survivors regroup, camera check, zombies spawn, and zombification, and then it repeats. And that is the one complete round. First thing, zombies spawn. Then we move to the regroup and the survivor action phase. I'm also I'm house ruling very slightly. The game really is encouraging to people to tweak the rules, and it gives you a bunch of examples of how you can make the game harder or easier, or you can make it more challenging in one aspect and make it more simple or easier in another, and really create your own blend. And you can completely rearrange the house in any, all the tiles can move around or change orientation, and there's an excess of additional tiles with different rooms. And so you can really get creative with how you lay out the house, and as you learn the game, you learn a sense of what makes the house map layout easier or more challenging or more exciting or interesting, etc. And these are the different security cameras and the directions that they're pointing. Each character has 4 so I'm playing that. Even though I have 4 characters, I'm having them have 4 activations per character instead of 3, which is the base rule. But one of the suggestions is let them have 4. I found in my test playthrough that with only 3 actions, it was difficult to a frustrating sense. So I'm going to try again with 3, or with 4. And then also I'm going to nerf the bat, no pun intended, from 3 attack dice to 2 attack dice and see how that plays out, because I'm a little bit confused about what the intended rules for the bat actually are. We'll get to that. Please excuse the drawn out introduction. Let's get to playing. So all heroes in the same active group can all activate simultaneously and trade off, so we can do things out of sequence. So first thing, this door needs a red and a yellow symbol to open. So between the chainsaw and the handgun, we have what we need to open that door. However, since 2 different characters have the symbols, they'll both have to use an action point to open the door. So let's start with that. So Bunny will use an action point, and Jack will use an action point, and we'll open this door. When we open any door, every character gains 1 experience point. There are also advanced rules where these little symbols on the rooms, the shield, the eye, the fire, have additional rules, and I would love to play with them. I've found so far that every time I play, I'm always having to remember how to play the game, and it takes such a long time that I never get there. In my heart of hearts, I hope that I can play through all this regular base game style and do another playthrough with the advanced rules. Would be my dream come true, but let's see what happens and what time permits. So then the next thing we want to do is we're going to search this room. The more characters in a room, the more search dice you get to roll. So only 1 character has to initiate this search. Let's do Lucy. She's going to search, but she gets the entire ensemble to search for us. And then we also roll the terror die. Okay, these are successes. If we roll doubles of anything besides successes, it's going to trigger this terror event. let's start with the successes. So 2 successes means we found 2 equipment cards. That looks cool. I really like the simple computer graphic design of the cards. Really, really reflects that kind of Resident Evil 2 aesthetic. So handgun bullets. Let's give it to the guy who's holding the handgun. When we succeeded a search, each character can receive up to 1 of the found equipment cards per search. And I'm going to give the laser sight that goes to the shotgun. I'm going to give it to Lucy. To show that we've already successfully searched the room, we mark it with a gray cube. Each room can only be successfully searched once. I need to give this token to one of the people who searched. I'm going to give it to Bunny. A token does not occupy an inventory slot. Now this terror event happens. That's an extra zombie spawn. So we'll roll to spawn zombies in, oops, wrong die. 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the laboratory. We can't spawn zombies in there, so we need to spawn them in an adjacent, within line of sight spot to the survivors. I'm going to put them here, and it's only 1 zombie. There aren't too many of those tokens, and then remove the token from the game. That's the end of that search action. And then I think what I want to do, so Jack Fulci actually gets 1 free attack action per turn. Let's go ahead and just get our feet wet and fire off a shot from the handgun. So these are our ammunition markers, or tokens. It's got 8 ammunition, so we're going to remove 1 and take an action point. Okay, so it's going to be 3 survivor dice shooting at the zombie. And a cancel symbol means you need to pick 1 symbol that you've rolled and cancel it out. That leaves us with 1 success, which is all zombies have 1 hit point. So you kill the zombie, that gives him 1 experience point. Now really quick, the starting weaponry is Bunny starts with a chainsaw, Leo Fredkin, the firefighter, starts with a fire axe, Lucy Chang starts with a baseball bat, Jack Fulci is like a handgun dealer or a weapons seller or something, and he starts with a handgun. Bunny's starting special ability. When Bunny participates in a rescue attempt on an entrapped survivor other than herself, her dice are rolled separately, and success and retreat icons are both considered successful rescue rolls. So she can basically chainsaw some zombie arms off. Lucy Chang, know-it-all college geek. Special ability, Lucy can replace an adjacent code chip with one that was removed at the start of the game at the cost of 4 experience points. Jack Fulci, Brooklyn weapons dealer. Jack can attack once per round without spending AP. Alright, that one I already knew about. And then Leo Fritkin, downtown firefighter. Leo can move into burning non-destroyed rooms without taking damage. So that's extremely useful. So I'm going to move the whole group into this adjacent room. And that's going to reveal what we need to get in here. And it's going to reveal how many zombies are here. 6. Now, fortunately for us, zombies do not trigger on line of sight. This door, 2 whites and a red. We actually have it. Handgun bullets, the fire axe, and the chainsaw. Cool. This puts us in quite a different position than the last playthrough. Then I think I want to move up again. The whole group. And then I'm going to move the entire group out of the line of sight of the camera, because the camera only registers during the camera check phase. That puts us there, and then Leo is going to perform a search action. So 4 survivor dice, 1 terror die. Cock die. Okay, good. No terror effect. 2 successes. That's 2 pieces of equipment. Oh, a handgun scope. It's his lucky day for Jack Fulci. Put that here. And rifle bullets. I'll just put that in his inventory. Hopefully no one gets bit. Oh, that also put a gray cube there to show the room cannot be searched again. Now we're out of actions. So this group is going to move down into the kind of expired or exhausted section. And then this is a creature and zombie activation and a fire spreads. So we create an activation zone that's every touching tile. If there's zombies in that zone, they're going to activate and move up to 2 squares closer to us and then attack if possible. So they're going to move and then move all into our square. So we're starting off heavy. That's 6 zombies. That's the maximum amount of dice to be rolled, and then the maximum amount of survivor dice. See how we fare. Okay, so only successes count in a defense roll. So we're able to nullify 1 infected bite. Unfortunately, someone is already taking an infected bite. Let's see, there's 2 reinforcements, but there's no reinforcements within range. Someone's going to take a 2 wound hit. I'm going to have Leo take the 2 wounds. I'm going to have Bunny take the zombification hit. I'm going to put it on our inventory side. You're not allowed to switch where you put the zombification token, so it either inhibits your storage or your active hands. You want to keep those hands ready for weaponry. And then 1 character becomes entrapped, which means they can't perform any actions except an escape action. I'm going to put it on Jack, since he has a free action, the free attack action each turn. And then we move on to the 3rd step, which is check the cameras. No one's in the cameras. The 4th step, spawn zombies. 4-3, right up here in the center. And then zombification. Once a character has 2 infected bites, they start to slowly become a zombie. So back to the 1st step, and then this moves down. If there's an active fire, it spreads, and then we regroup. So we're all still in the same room, so we all stay in the same group activation. And everyone's AP resets. Let's have Lucy attack with the baseball bat. A knockdown, so she's going to knock a zombie down, and then she's going to splat another one's head. Get 1 experience. Now another knockdown symbol will allow a character to stomp that zombie's head, just like Resident Evil. This guy's AP is actually temporarily reduced to just 1. He's going to try and attempt to free himself, so he's going to use his... That's all he can do with his 1 AP. And he's going to be assisted by Bunny. And she has a bonus where her die is going to be rolled separately. So we're looking for a retreat symbol for Jack. No. And then Bunny got a success. A rescue attempt. Success and retreat icons are both considered successful rolls. Okay. So she chainsaws the arms off of the zombie. And then Jack is free, so he regains his AP. And then Jack is going to take his free attack action with a handgun. Okay, 2 successes and an aim. This extends the range of the weapon by 1 room. Doesn't really do anything right now, so he's able to shoot 2 zombies dead. He gets 2 experience. Next, I suppose I'll have Leo take a swing with his fire axe. A retreat and an aim. A retreat would allow him to have a free movement. Guess we'll go ahead and take it. See you later, guys. And then let's have... I'm going to have Jack fire another round of the handgun. So he's going to use the knockdown symbol to stomp this zombie's head. And then he'll use the success to shoot off 1 zombie. That's 2 XP. And then we'll use the retreat, and he'll move to this room as well. And we'll have Lucy take a swing. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to have Bunny use her chainsaw. Definitely a kill. So 1 XP for Bunny. The aim has no effect to a melee weapon. Okay. Then we're going to move Bunny and Lucy over to regroup with the rest. We'll have Leo do a search action in this room. No doubles, so no terror effect. Just 1 success. Mark the room. 1 equipment card. Armor. +1 to the defense roll. I'm going to give this to Lucy for right now. Actually, I'm going to give it to Leo for right now, since he's the only one who's taken damage. Then I'm going to move the group. Let's see, red, white. We need quite a bit of action points to open that door. I'm going to move the whole party up right in front of the security camera. Wait. That's going to trigger these zombies. So be it. We'll just play haphazardly. And then Lucy will do search action. It's 4 dice, 1 terror die. Doubles. No successes. When we triggered, a creature is going to spawn. The gorilla. I've never fought the gorilla before. Okay, let's find our printed at home gorilla card. Okay, so he's resistant to fire damage, moves 2 spaces, 4 attack dice, and if he's adjacent to a wall and rolls a reinforcement symbol, he'll slam you against the wall. Find our gorilla mini. Big chonkin' gorilla. Wow. Doesn't understate the size. Wow. Spawns in a random location. 3-5. Right next to us. Yikes. Oh, we're dead. That's the... Oh, we do have some more actions, actually. Not much. Jack's gonna shoot at the gorilla, the handgun. That's 3 dice. One success. We'll put it so the creatures have different locations, so you're taking out different body parts essentially. So this one only takes 1 shot and it reduces the attack dice from 4 to 3. The retreat icon allows anyone from the party to retreat, not just the attacker. But I think it's best if we just stay grouped up. Unfortunately, Leo doesn't have a projectile weapon. Now it's we're done with the activations. Now it's the monster triggering phase. And the order is zombies first, then the creature. So these zombies are going to go 2 spaces towards us. 1, they're revealed. It's 3. And then they'll move into our square and attack. 3 zombie dice. We get 5 survivor dice with the armor. Looking for successes. Good. Okay. 3 successes negate 3 zombie dice, so we don't even need to roll the 5th. So it was an unsuccessful attack from the zombies. The gorilla won't be the same, I doubt. So then the gorilla's going to move in. I don't know if that means the zombies attack again or not. Remember, if zombies and a creature are attacking the same survivor group, they attack separately. The zombies always attack first, followed by the creature. So the gorilla's only going to roll 3 enemy die. We're going to roll 5 defense die. Oh yeah. So the reinforcement die is going to trigger his special ability, which requires an adjacent wall, and there isn't one, so we don't need to worry about that. We can negate the entrapment and the fear. That was lucky. And then that's the end of the enemy activation phase. And then there's no fire, so we move to step 3, camera check. We're right in the camera. So then we're going to roll 1 die per survivor. So we're trying to avoid failure rolls. We did. So nothing happens on the camera. Skin of teeth. Alright, then we generate more zombies. Zombies generate every turn and sometimes more than once per turn. Or round. 1, 2, 1. This is kind of cool. I think of all the times I've played this, which is only like 5 on the same map, I don't think I've ever gone this way from the beginning. And then zombification, that's not valid. It goes back to step 1. The clock. So this is the darkness track. This is how long we have to open the laboratory. That moves 1 step further. And then we regroup. We're all in the same room, so we're all in the same active group still. And it's the hero activation phase again. I don't think we have to choose a target. I think we just attack. I don't think it clarifies specifically, but I feel pretty strongly that we still attack everything in the room and apply successes as we see fit. So, starting with the chainsaw. Rumble, rumble. 1 success. I'm just going to take down a zombie. That's 1 experience. Oh yeah, I wanted to check really quick. Jack has 6 experience points now. He could cash in one of his special abilities. I think I'm going to cash in handgun expert for right now. Okay, so that's +1 die to the handgun. We don't want to use this clip yet because we need it to open this door. He's going to take his free shot to the room. There's 4 survivor dice. 2 successes. This cancels out the push, the knockback. 2 successes. I'm just going to take out these 2 zombies. That's 2 experience. And let's have, just to spread out our activations a bit, let's have Leo will attack with the fire axe. You can't push the gorilla, and he's got to retreat. Hold on a second. The gorilla can be knocked back. I think it's worth it. He's going to push the gorilla back. And he'll take the retreat. That makes sense. Now that I just presume you can't push a gorilla back, but it's not. All the creatures that can't be knocked back are clearly stated. Actually, and he'll stay, because I think I want to search. Hey, quick, there's a gorilla next door. Let's search. So Lucy's going to search. 4 die plus the terror die. These cancel each other out. 2 successes. Okay, let's mark it. 2 equipment cards. Ooh, a grenade. I think I might use that right now, and a combat knife. I'm going to give the grenade to Jack. And the combat knife to Jack as well, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and equip the handgun scope. Can equip items and shuffle them around any time during the active group's turn. Which means you can hot swap weapons too. This adds +1 range to the handgun. And then he's going to toss this grenade at this gorilla. Because why wouldn't we? 1 action point. Toss the grenade. It does 2 damage. Now, unfortunately, I can't slow the gorilla down. Let's put the 2 wounds on his other attack power. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for right now, put it on his attack power. I think it's the best choice. 1, 2. Everyone's gonna move down 2 rooms. I guess I never realized that you can move from this room to this room because of this hallway. I always figured you get stuck if you go right here, so we could have went like that. I think we're going to continue to sit right in front of the camera, and we're going to collectively open this door. So Bunny has a red, Leo has a white, and Jack has another white. So we'll go like this. The 3 of them team up and open this door. Going to give Jack this code chip. And everyone gets 1 experience point. And then, since we're kind of just stuck here, Lucy is going to search. Wow. 3 successes. This room is just littered with weaponry. Handgun bullets. A flare gun. And another handgun scope. So I'm going to give the handgun bullets to Jack. The flare gun for right now I'll give to Lucy. And the handgun scope I'll give to Bunny. It probably won't come into handy. And then, so we open that door, so we might as well use one of the handgun bullets to reload. It has, you add 4 rounds to the handgun. And then the flare gun allows us to re-roll a zombie spawn location die roll. Oh yeah, that was something I wanted to say definitely at the beginning of this video is please don't use my videos as a learn how to play. But please do use them as enjoy watching a person play through a game in the best way that they see fit and to the best of their ability. The most important job of a game master is to ensure that the game is enjoyable for everyone who's playing and interesting and balancing the challenge and all that stuff. But fun is the objective. Okay, so we're out of AP. So this, we exhaust this, and then we do creature activation phase. So we start with zombies in the activation zone. There is none. Then the creature is going to activate no matter where they are. So he's going to move 2 spaces closer to us. I'm gonna get you. It's a talking gorilla. It's a pretty awesome mini of a gorilla. Okay, and then there's no fire, so then we do a camera check. We're right in front of it, so we're trying to avoid a fail roll. We got 2 of them. I think a fire breaks out. Fire starts. Yep. Yeah, it would take a lot of playthroughs to have everything completely memorized in this game. So a fire breaks out in the house. Fires are very nasty. 2-5 right here. And this creature is fire resistant. Then zombies spawn. 3-3. They're outside our line of sight. Zombification, and then back to step 1. More zombies spawn. 1-5. This room is open now, so... Oh, only 1. And regroup. We're still in the same group. It's been to our benefit so far, but it'll probably hurt us. Probably not making enough progress fast enough. This game kind of has the pressure on in the timing aspect, the timer aspect, similar to Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. It's really pressuring to move as quickly as possible and also deal with hordes of enemies. I'm going to start off by using Jack's free attack. He's going to attack with a handgun. Target. Oh, he's rolling 4 dice. The gorilla. Ooh, only 1 success. If he had Deadeye, we'd have 2 successes. That's going to be our next objective, though. So adding 1 wound to up there. So each one of these that you fill up to the number reduces that particular action's success rolls. Or, I guess it's different depending, but it reduces their stats. We'll play it out when it comes to it. So he's the only one with a ranged attack still, unfortunately. Bunny and Leo are both going to move up to the gorilla. And then Bunny will attack with a chainsaw. Now they can't leave that spot now without a retreat icon or knocking the gorilla back. So she's rolling 3 dice. Rumble, rumble. Darn, the cancellation negates 1. That's just 1 success. Then Leo will take a swing with his axe. Oh, nice. Oh, just one short of taking it out. Okay. And then hoping for a success and a retreat. And that's quite a risk, actually. Hold on. I don't think it's worth it. Jack's gonna fire another one of his precious handgun bullets to the gorilla. Between the eyes. Oh my god. Nothing. Firing again. At least he has those magazines. Oh my god. Nothing again. Again. That makes up for it. Okay, the gorilla goes down. Warm serve. That's his final words. Okay, everyone gains 2 XP. Bunny and Leo are both going to move down. Then the entire group is going to move into the adjacent room with the zombie. Lucy will attack with the baseball bat, nerfing it to 2 attack die. That'll do enough to splat a head. 1 XP. Lucy is going to search the room. So we triggered an enemy activation, but let's first... No, I want to upgrade her. I just looked right at it, but I didn't notice she has 6. I'm going to upgrade her search ability. This adds 1 success to any successful search that she participates in. That's the thing about upgrading your abilities in this game. Kind of like Magic the Gathering, you want to like wait until the exact moment to upgrade your thing. Because the way the game might play out, you might upgrade very different things at the last moment. When at least 1 success is rolled in a search for Lucy's room, add a success to the search roll. So that'll be 3. The enemy trigger, there is no enemies inside the trigger zone. So 3 equipment cards. Flash bang, dynamite, and a grenade. Lots of ranged explosives. I think I'm gonna give... So what does the flash bang do? The survivor can remove 1 entrapment token from a survivor in their room, including themselves. Cool. Okay, I really want to give the dynamite to Bunny for some reason. I'll give the flashbang to Leo. And I think I'll give the grenade to Lucy, I guess. Okay, and we mark this as searched. And then she'll just pass on her last action point. It's the end of this activation group. Enemy, there's no enemies in the activation zone, trigger zone. And then the fire does move. 4, so it moves to the left. The fire axe itself, it only takes 1 AP to put out a fire. But for now, it's camera check. More zombies. One, 3. That's within our line of sight. 4. Zombification? Luckily none. First event. Oh, fire's going to spread again. 1. Moves up. I swear in every game I've played, this tile always gets blown up, right in front of the door of the laboratory. If any square accumulates 3 fire tokens, the room is destroyed permanently. Okay, regrouping, we're all together still. You said everyone's AP. We're gonna split up. Leo's going to go on a mission to put out the fire. We may never see him again. He insists on going. But first things first. Bunny moves up. It's like, I'm not letting my boyfriend Leo go out there without making a sacrifice myself first. And then she tosses the dynamite into the adjacent room. Kablooey. All 4 zombies perish. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maximum XP. We're gonna trade in for Close Combat Expert. It's 8 experience. And that gives her an extra die with melee weapons. So that's what cheerleaders do, man. They're melee weapon people. Let's move everyone else out. Right, I don't. I'm not gonna use the computer system until we get here, hopefully, or here, so that Lucy can hopefully put in more than 1 chip. Okay, these guys are gonna scout ahead. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Revealing this door. Yellow, purple, black. Purple, black, yellow. We have enough to open this door. And then we're going to reveal this token. 3 zombies. I think we can handle that. Jack will use his free shot at these zombies. It's 4 dice with handgun specialist. Bummer. Only 1 success. That bumps him up to 6 experience. He'll immediately cash that in for Deadeye. That's going to change, or it's going to make aims successes in addition to aim. Now, unfortunately, we cannot open this door yet. Or we could actually open the door. I think it's better to take care of the threat. 1 more handgun shot. Handgun specialist and Deadeye. These cancel each other out. Darn. Only 1 success. 1 XP. You know what? Lucy could have used that grenade. Meanwhile, Leo is facing a nightmare of his own. Moves up. I'm gonna tamp that fire out. And then he's gonna shuffle sideways. Now he doesn't take fire damage from moving into a room. That's his special ability, right? He can move into a room, yep, without taking damage. So he's going to chill right there. And then I think Lucy will just let her last AP expire. That group expires. Then we trigger enemies. So since we're still 1 group and we split up, the trigger zone is all around each individual. So it encompasses all these squares and all these squares. So this one is just going to move towards the closest survivors and attack. Oh, three defense dice. Okay, this negates that. We're good. It's funny how manageable just like 1 or 2 zombies can be, but like 5 or 6, it gets totally out of hand. They're like pushovers in small groups and then insanely difficult in large groups. That's the way it should be, man. Okay. So that was that, and then the fire moves. 3. It's gonna move down. Hey, I just put that out, man. I don't know if he's gonna be able to keep up with the fire enough to put it out. We'll see what happens. That was phase 2 or whatever. Then camera check, everything's good. Zombie spawn. One. It's a locked room, so we need to spawn next to and within line of sight of. I'm gonna put them right here. 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zombies. And then zombification, and then back to step 1. Darkness goes up. And then regroup. So now we're in 2 different active groups. Who wants to go first? I think 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't keep up with the fire, but I want him to go first. I think the fire is going to spread twice now that we're in 2 groups. I guess I overlooked the fact that any survivor can actually tamp out a fire token with the cost of 2 AP. It's only going to go into one of these 4 squares. Yeah, I think I'm going to have this group go first. Okay. So this is the first active group. Reset all the AP. Now this is the ammunition room. I think you can fully reload any weapon in there. Yep, full ammo. So let's start with that. Purple, black, yellow. We'll do Lucy and Jack. We'll unlock this door. I'm going to give this token to Lucy. Everyone gains 1 experience for unlocking a door. And then Bunny is going to give her token to Lucy as well. Wait a minute. There's a redundancy. Yellow is on both of those tokens, so I don't really want to cash them both in anyway. First, I'm going to have Lucy attack with a baseball bat. It's a 1 head splatty. 1 XP. And then you know what? We'll have Bunny search. So this is triggered, but we got a success. Lucy Chang's search ability adds 1 success. So we'll pull 2 equipment cards. Oh, fire extinguisher. Now it costs 1 AP to use this. Actually, this has a combination effect. Okay, more handgun bullets. I guess we'll... I've never found that many ammunition. Fire extinguisher. I'm gonna give this to Bunny for right now for safekeeping. There's a combo, I think, between the fire extinguisher and the fire axe that I've never actually gotten. When using both the extinguisher and the helmet. Okay, I guess there's the helmet. And I don't know if I've ever seen it. Then we did trigger the terror effect, which is activate enemies
So these guys are all going to move in and attack. 4 attack dice, 3 defense die. Okay, fortunately, we rolled pretty good. So definitely eliminate the zombific the infection roll. Fear and entrapment. I'm going to eliminate the damage. And then the fear, I'm going to have Jack take, because he's got ranged attack anyway. And the entrapment, I'll have Lucy become entrapped, because I think the chances of us freeing her are pretty good. Okay, so Lucy's going to become entrapped. Then back to our turn. Jack's going to take his free shot. It's the last round in the handgun. Okay. Finally an aim. So 2 successes. Double kill. That's 2 XP. And then Bunny is going to attack the chainsaw. 3 dice. No, 4 dice. She's got the melee specialist thing now. Bummer. 1 success. 1 XP. And then she's going to knock back the zombie to here. And then she's going to use the retreat to move into here. Yes? Hold on. Actually, she's no longer entrapped. And then I'll use the retreat to move Lucy into here. Now, while Lucy's in there, she's going to use the computer system to input this code chip. And this much of the code has been broken. Then Jack's going to use the armament and get his weapon fully reloaded. Or the ammunition cache or whatever. And then Bunny will move in and search. Darn. So we didn't get any successes, but we did trigger the activation of the enemies. So he moves in and attacks. We're rolling 3 defense die. Oh, fortunately. That was a infected bite. And I guess Jack's the only one with an action left, so he'll use one of his fresh new bullets. And that'll do it. One experience. And that's the end of this group. So then enemies trigger within this trigger zone, and then the fire spreads. Three. Maybe we can meet up and get it put out. So next up is Leo. He's going to use the fire axe to tamp out this one. Then move and tamp this one. And then he'll move down. This is keeping us really stuck in this area, unfortunately. Okay, that's the end of his activation. Trigger zone, and then fire spreads more. 1. Now, if a room becomes destroyed, the darkness tracker moves forward 1. Okay, camera check. He's going to go ahead and cash in his ability of sneak, which means he doesn't roll a die for the camera check. And then zombie spawn. This game is hard. 2-1. Actually, you know what? This kind of has a Space Hulk aspect. I don't know if anyone's made that connection. Okay, and then zombification, we're good there. Okay, let's start by searching this room. How about that? Okay, so to the next round. More zombies spawn. It's so hard to roll a d4. 3-4. That's right there. If you roll a room that has fire in it, then the fallback rule applies, where you have to spawn them within 1 hex and line of sight in a non-burning room. Let's spawn them in the medical room. Ouch. 5. And then regroup. Now, here's the other thing though, and I didn't do this on purpose, but it's not a bad strategy. These guys won't enter this tile as long as it's on fire. Same goes here. In that case, I think I will put Leo first. I just haven't seen this particular kind of scenario manifest yet. I want to see how it plays out. So Leo's going to move up 2 spaces. 1, 2. He also has a sneak ability, so he's not worried about the camera. Then that'll reveal this group. 3 zombies. 4. I'll put out this fire. I don't know why I said 4. Anyway, 4, and then he'll move here. I might have to just abandon this fire mission, but then he's going to activate this is the trigger zone, so these zombies are going to move here and then stop. And these ones aren't going to move at all. And then the fire will spread. I rolled a 1 initially, and I re-rolled it because I didn't like how it felt in my hand, but 1 means the fire moves up, and that's in my advantage, so I'm going to just go with fate. I need to figure out a way to roll a d4 where it actually feels like it's doing something. Nevertheless. So I don't get any XP for that. None of the survivors do. Okay, now we're on to the next group. I'm going to have Jack do a search. 3 dice plus the terror die. We did get doubles. That means zombie's going to spawn, but we got 1 success plus Lucy's searcher ability. So that'll be 2 equipment cards. Antidote. That'll come in handy. And a magazine for an automatic weapon. I'm going to go ahead and give... just to have the widest spread, I'm going to give... the magazine to Bunny. And the antidote I'm going to give to Jack. And then this group is going to move up. Do we want to reload any other weapons? It's going to severely limit our movement if we do. Why don't I do this? I'm going to move up with Jack and Lucy first. And reveal this group. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. 5 zombies. Lucy's gonna toss the grenade into the zombies. Take out 2. Kaboom. 2 experience. I don't make more elaborate explosion sounds because my I have automatic noise suppression on and it turns out all thin, like hilarious. Then Jack's gonna take his free shot with the handgun. 4 dice. Oh, the terror die is gonna spawn bonus a zombie spawn. 1, 3. All right, in our way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it doesn't look... It's not looking too great. Maybe we can find some serious firepower. Jack's gonna take his shot up this direction. Change of plans. Leo, try and make your way around the fire and we'll meet you on the other side. Two successes. So that's 7 experience. He really needs 1 more. I'm gonna fire another round this direction. Nice. 3 successes and a retreat. So 3 is these zombies. Triple kill. That brings him all the way up to 10. And then he's going to use his retreat to move up. Reveal this token. Red and black, so we don't need that one to break the code. I guess she could have used her flare gun, but it's okay. Nice. Jack's got 2... Oh, he's got too many items in his inventory. So we'll just give the antidote to Lucy instead. She could have taken it. Lucy's going to move up. And attack. Yes. Baseball bat. Nerfed. 2 die. Nothing. This cancels out the 1 symbol. So Bunny is going to come to our rescue. 1, 2. Chainsaw. Brumble, brumble. Ouch. These 2 cancel each other. This is invalid. 1 success. That's all she needs. 1 experience. Okay, and then I'm going to cash in the ammo bonus. What's it called? Ammo reserve. Just in case we find a new clip. And then Jack will search. 3 dice and the terror die. No successes. And then Bunny will search. Oh my god. If you keep watching my channel, you will see the worst rolls ever conceivable. Scientifically impossible reality bending rolls. Okay, so we do trigger the terror effect, which is another zombie spawn. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts it in a fire, which means it needs to be adjacent and within line of sight. Let's put it right here, since Jack is safe from... As long as he stands in the fire, he's safe from the zombies. It's Kind of interesting survival technique, actually. Jack could just follow the fire in safety. Okay, so we didn't have any successful searches. It's the end of this group. Then they activate within the zone. These two zombies go 1, 2, and attack. 3 defense die. I'm gonna negate the 2 damage. And then one of us becomes entrapped. It's gonna be good old Lucy again. I think you can search a room even if it's filled with enemies in this game. Okay, so that happened. Now the fire spreads. 1. Then camera check. Leo is not a valid target. Generate more zombies. 1, 5. Alright, so I guess you can add a token to a horde. I don't know if that's ever come up before. It's interesting. Never thought of using the fire to our advantage to keep zombies in their place. That's cool. Okay, then zombification. There is none. Back to the first event thing, and then it's fire spreads more. 2. Can't go in the lab, so it stays where it is. This room's in danger of exploding right now. I'm gonna have Leo go first again. I think. Yeah, just to try and stop that room from exploding. Oh yeah, I want to use a black cube for that. Reset everyone's AP. Leo's going to move up 2 and then use 2 AP to put out the 2 fire tokens. That's the end of his turn. Trigger zone, and then fire spreads. 2. Right back in the same room. Okay, then our next group. Lucy only has 1 AP until she's freed. Bunny is going to chainsaw. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna have, Jack has way more ammunition, so let's use his handgun. This counts as a success. So we'll use the aim to take out 1 XP. And we'll push the zombie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push him into this room. So that immediately frees Lucy from entrapment. She gets her AP back. And then Lucy's gonna perform a search. Okay, we triggered the fire. I got 1 success plus her searcher ability, so that's 2 equipment cards. Oh, the automatic. Who has the automatic magazine? Bunny does. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got full inventory. 5 and 4. Yeah. Lucy's packing now. we'll do the automatic for Lucy. And the flashbang, let's see, let's do some management here. I'll go ahead and use the handgun bullets reload on his handgun. And then we'll put the flashbang in his inventory. And it's doesn't take an AP to use, that's good. So the automatic weapon starts with 4 rounds. I think I'm gonna move the party up into the hallway. White and purple. Okay. Actually, I want to backtrack. I just want to add one action before we go. I'm going to use another attack action from Jack. Try and finish off this zombie on our way out. Because I want that 4th experience point. Okay, we definitely got it. And then I'm going to cash it in for his backpack. In case we find some good loot up the street here. No biggie. And then we'll have proceeded. And then Bunny will do a search. 3 dice plus the terror die. Nothing. Except the fire spreads. 1. Ooh. It can't go that direction. Okay. Lucy will search the hallway. 1 success. With the bonus 1, that's 2. So the hallway and this little room are separate. They're both searchable. Armor and a gas can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's have Bunny will discard the handgun scope because it's redundant, and she'll take the gas can. And then we'll automatically just go ahead and use the gas can and fill up Chug-a-Lug on the chainsaw. 4 more ammunition. I'm gonna have Jack chuck the combat knife. Okay, for the moment, Jack will take the armor. And the armor is very strange in this game. I don't know why they gave it a hand symbol, because you can swap your weapons at any time. That's clearly stated in the rules multiple times, so you can literally, as a zombie's attacking you, you can put your weapon away and put on armor, and then take it back off again. So my house rule is that armor that costs a hand goes in your inventory, and it's permanently in effect. Up to 2 hands worth of armor. It should have like a body symbol, and you can have 2 body slots or something in time if I invest that much in writing house rules to this game. That's better than thinking, okay, you throw down all your weapons and put on a bulletproof vest in the middle of being bitten, and then you take it back off again. For me. Okay, where was I? Just did a successful search. Now somebody needs to move up the street. Okay, let's have her do that. Lucy's gonna go up, do some sleuthing. Taking a look at the code chip. Red, yellow, black. That's pretty bad in terms of using it for this. So she's going to use this, first time ever, her starting special ability,
is she trades 4 XP. I'm going to trade that code chip from a fresh one from the game box. Now, unfortunately for me, the game box is put away. So I have to go get it out to do this. Oh my god, it's really put away. So that is actually a bit better. That gives us 2 viable code colors. To open the door, we need purple, white, and red. White, purple, red on the chainsaw. Right, so then we're gonna both... Maybe we should wait till the next round. He's got white and purple. I'm gonna go ahead and open this door. I'm just gonna stack the ones that I don't care to use on top of each other. That gives everyone 1 XP. And then he and Bunny are both gonna move in to this other room. Does that make sense? Hold on. I don't think it's worth taking the time. I'm just gonna move us up. Bunny is going to take the antidote from Lucy. So this group has exhausted, trigger zone, and fire. Come on, Leo. 4. Okay, luckily he didn't blow up. The fire moves in our direction. Okay, then it's camera check. These 3 are in the camera. And the terror die. Didn't get any fails, so nothing happens. Then more zombies spawn. 2-5 right here. I feel like every time I play this game I end up spawning, like exhausting the bank of zombies. Because I move too slow. Okay, then there's no zombification. Back to the event. This moves. If there's not a fire already, it starts. If there is a fire, it spreads. 4. So, the fire spreads right on top of us. And everyone in this room takes 1 wound. Apparently it's from smoke, not from flame. Until it's an inferno. Okay. And then we regroup. Who wants to go first? I think I want the larger group to go first. Well, these 2 characters are going to team up and open this door. Everyone gets 1 experience. And the code chip is going to go to Lucy. So I'm going to move Bunny towards Leo because he has a green inventory item. And then she's going to take 1 wound of damage. And then this room will be open. Blue and green, baby. Remember, she's going to use her remaining 2 AP to stamp out this fire. Hell yeah. Jack is going to stamp out this fire. Lucy is going to search the space. I'm going to rearrange the order briefly. Say Bunny hasn't left yet, and Lucy will search. I don't mind doing stuff like this because I'm not very good at games. So if it could have happened, a lot of times I'll give myself the option to backtrack. No successes.
Okay, and then Bunny goes, you guys suck. You guys suck at this. Alright. Then Jack is going to search. Nothing. He goes, I suck at this. Bunny is going to move into the next room. And she's going to use the sprinkler system for 2 AP to extinguish all the fire in this spot. Interesting. That's the end of this group. Now, the activation zone is all here, but there's no enemies, and then the fire spreads. 4. Oh, right on top of Lucy, like it was angry at her for turning on the sprinkler system. She takes a wound. Okay, now it's Leo. He moves up. He's going to use 1 AP to take the magazine from Bunny. Now he's got green and blue. And then he'll use 1 AP to unlock this door. And everyone gets 1 XP. And then he'll search. One success. Shotgun shells. We have yet to find a shotgun. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Bunny. She's not my group, but she's in the same room. Now we gotta get this code chip over to Lucy in marketing. Okay, then the trigger zone, and then the fire spreads more. 1. Ooh. I think she takes 2 wounds now. Oops, that's right. 2 wounds. That loses her 1 of her AP. Okay, next, lots of camera checks to do. Let's start with the closest. Leo's invisible, so I start with Bunny. Then Jack. Then Lucy. Nice. No triggered terror event. Zombies spawn. Three, 2, right here. That is within line of sight of these 2. 2 zombs. Zombification, and then back to the start. More zombies. 3, 1. Right here, and they always spawn in the hall. This is in line of sight. 2 zombies. They're closing in. And then regroup. We have 3 groups this time. Starting with Jack and Bunny, for sure. And then I think Leo and Bunny, then Jack, and then Lucy. Let's see how we do. We haven't found any healing items. That's one thing that I've found in this game is I feel like with the amount of variety of items that you can find, most games I won't find any of a particular type. Like every game. And I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that increases replayability or the spontaneity and the keeps it from getting old. Okay, Leo and Bunny together again. They're both gonna come running. Then Bunny's gonna do a search. One success. So this room's been successfully searched. Energy drink, +2 action points. Can't give it to Lucy. She can't carry it, he can't carry it. He can't carry it. Oh, he can. He's got the backpack. That allows one extra item, right? Yes. We need to put in this code chip. Wait a minute, what happened here? I keep getting Jack and Leo's names mixed up. Okay, I moved the wrong inventory cube, or action point cube. These two had moved over. And I really want this guy to have this. I think I'm gonna get rid of the rifle bullets. And take the energy drink. I'll show you why. Leo's gonna move up. He's not gonna take any fire damage. Use 1 AP to use his fire axe to take out 1 burn marker. And then Bunny's gonna move in. Take 1 wound of fire damage. And she's gonna use the fire extinguisher. To remove the other burn marker. And then Leo's gonna take the energy drink to gain 2 AP. He's gonna input this code chip. So we'll remove these two from the code. And then he'll search. One success plus Lucy's bonus. That's 2 items. Shotgun shells. Just pile them on. Sniper rifle. No, didn't he just get rid of the rifle clip? Yes, he did. It doesn't hurt to take the sniper rifle, though. I was really debating on getting rid of the flashbang. That's the end of Lucy and Bunny and Leo's activation. Trigger area. Oh no. These guys move up and attack Jack. Wasn't paying attention to that. Luckily he negates the infected bite, and then he has fear and he runs away into the room with the others. Then the fire spreads. Come on, 2, 3. To this room. Then it is Jack's activation. Definitely gonna pay back these zombies for scaring him. Free shot. 1 ammunition. 4 dice. Wow. Only 1 success. 1 XP. Oh yeah, so I want to put a black cube on the things we already used. So we already used the terminal. We can't use that again. By the way, this is revealed. Blue, green, black. Kind of wondering if Jack should just go out and start trying to take down, or maybe we should camp here and try and get the fire under control. This is one mistake I always make, is coming in this way and then being sitting in front of the camera for the rest of the game. Can't search. Might as well shoot this guy, I guess. He did. 1 XP. Somebody has to stay.
He's just gonna, I can make it. Crazy run off. Jack, down. And then he's gonna fire my frenzy of his last bullets into the south room. Double kill these zombies. Feels pretty good for a second at first. 2 XP. And that's the end of his activation. Trigger zone, fire spreads. 2. We might be at the point where we can let the fire go to a degree, because when we unlock the lab, I think a fire breaks out immediately in that final showdown. Okay, Lucy's activation. She can't use the terminal. She can't search. Blue, black, green. She's gonna take this magazine. Well, oh, she's been needing this magazine anyway for the automatic. She's gonna take the magazine. Now she has green, black, blue. She has another AP to unlock this door. Pile on the chips. And that gives everyone 1 XP. And then she'll go ahead and expend the magazine and add 4 ammunition to the automatic weapon. Unfortunately, no one heals. Bunny can heal herself when she gets a certain ability. Well, she has less AP than everyone, so she's going to give this chip to someone who has more. I'm going to give it to Bunny. Bunny, I'm entrusting you with this. You know what to do. She goes, I do. That's the end of Lucy's activation, trigger zone, and fire spreads. 4. The south room needs attention badly. Okay. Then we go to the camera check. Jack's sitting there by himself like an idiot. Didn't trigger it. Then he's invisible to the camera. Ooh, we triggered a trigger zone. There is none, so. Spawn zombies. 4, 5. That is the lab, so we need to put them somewhere within line of sight and out of stuff. I'm going to put them here. 3. Zombification, there is none. So then we're about to try and put this chip into the security panel. Okay, so we'll do the event phase. The fire spreads. Uh-oh. 2. Alright, both these rooms are critical. Then regroup. Which group wants to go first? This one. I think I have a really good chance. No, I don't. I don't have a really good chance, but these guys are going to go first. Reset the action points. First things first, Bunny is going to use the security system at the computer terminal. Oh, hold on. I need to reset these. So both those functions are available. One, and then use it again. I'm going to input this code chip. And that's going to remove these two last code chips. So now the lab security door has been overridden. This is it. Don't get scared now. Lucy is going to use the fire sprinkler system to put out the fire in this room. Bruce is going to move into the room with the fire and use two actions with the fire axe to put out these two fire tokens. On second thought, Bruce is just, or Leo's just gonna move back here. Why do I call him Bruce? Bruce Springsteen? Well, Bunny can make it all the way to Jack. So she's going to. I guess Lucy will just forfeit her last AP. Okay. This group is done. Trigger zone. Oh no. She accidentally triggered these zombies to move into this space and attack these two. Jack has the armor, so he's going to roll an extra defense die. Nothing. A single wound and a double wound. Jack will take the single wound. Bunny will take the double wound. And she's going to go ahead and use 6 of her experience points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. To get her skill Eternal Bandage. Bunny can heal one of her own wounds at the cost of 2 experience. Limit once per round. So she's going to do that right now. And heal 1 wound. And then these zombies trigger reinforcements, which is only if a zombie can make it to the space with 2 movements. And there is none. Reinforcement is really kind of strange. And then the fire spreads. 3. So I'm going to move down. Okay, Jack is up. He is going to use his free attack action, fire the handgun. Four dice. Wow. Nothing. So these two cancel each other. This one cancels this. Brutal. Let's shoot again. Two successes. Use that maximum XP. He'll use another one of his precious handgun ammo and shoot the last zombie. That's 2 successes. He goes down. And we'll stay where we are. We're right in front of the camera though. So be it, I guess. Then he'll search. Nothing. And search again. Nothing. Okay. Trigger zone and fire spreads. 4. Camera check. These two. And we trigger a trigger zone. Nothing happens there. And then only Lucy does a camera check. Nothing. Okay. Zombie spawn. 1-4. That's in a fire. So it needs to they need to spawn here, 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 or here. We'll spawn them here. 3 zombies. I guess that's a downside of having fire everywhere, is it becomes invalid for zombie spawn locations, and then if they land on those spaces, then they revert to spawning right on top of you. We can get rid of these. Zombification, there is none, and then the event. The darkness is on level 4. Regroup. Who wants to go first? The door is open now. It might be a good idea to either search more or go reload. We can't really get in there to heal, unfortunately, but I think I want these two to go first. Lucy and Leo. Then Bunny and Jack. Well, let's reset these. Gotta find a med kit or something. So we're gonna have Lucy and Leo. Move here. And here. And Leo will search. Four dice. Nothing. We did trigger a zombie trigger zone. There is none. Wow. Impossibly bad. I'll have Leo search. Insane. Absolutely insane. But we did manage to spawn more zombies. 2, 3. In the bathroom. Whenever I play a game with my buddy Jeremy, he just can't help but blurt out, "Oh my god, that's so bad." Over and over again, like he's been playing tabletop games for decades, and he's like never seen such a thing. Okay, Lucy searches. 1 success. Okay. That equals 2 gear cards. Come on, medkit. That's what we wanted, baby. 2 medkits. No. Okay, so first aid kit is definitely going to Lucy. Fire extinguisher. I think I'm going to put it on Bunny. Put it on her. Okay. That's the end of this group's activation. Trigger zone and fire spreads. 3. No, the ammo room. It's gonna blow. Okay, next activation group, Bunny and Jack. Oh, I didn't put a gray cube here. Who do I want to carry the vaccine? It's probably going to be either Jack or Leo. One. It might be Bunny though. If she can get some more XP and heal. Okay, they're gonna do a search in this little sub room. Trigger an event. No successes, of course. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Okay. 1. 2. Just because I never visit this room. That'd be cool with the fire extinguisher if you could use it at a distance, but you can't. I think that's the end of their activation. Okay, trigger zone. Oh, these guys. 1, 2. That doesn't bring them closer, so they don't move. And then the fire spreads even more. 4. So it can't go that way. We're in trouble. We don't want this room to blow up, because once all 3 of the corner rooms blow up, it's game over. I don't know if it's worth backtracking. Probably not. Oh, Lucy's going to use this first aid kit. Then it's camera check. Just Lucy. Nothing. Zombie spawn. 4-4. Oh, ouch. Right in front of us. 5. Probably the last big group. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm almost out of zombs. I guess if we would have been in there, they would have spawned right on top of us. Okay, then zombification, then the event. More zombies. I'm gonna have to get my backup zombies out. 3, 4. They can't, it's in the fire. Adjacent and within line of sight. Ooh, 6. That doesn't surprise me. I spoke too soon. Some fresh fries. This is looking pretty nasty. Definitely gonna start with this group first. Oh, this is written kind of weird. So, yeah, she goes back up to 4 AP. I mean, it makes sense. It just, at a glance, she gets her 4th AP back. That's great. Basically gonna run our asses off. Moving into here. Leo's gonna search this room. Oh my god. Zombie spawn. That was insane. That was 3 1s. 1 1. They can't, so they have to spawn here. This is the next to the last token. Crazy. But we're gonna run through the fire. Ouch. But only Lucy takes a wound. And then Lucy's opening up her AK on this group here. Oh, damn, I didn't see this. Two more. Okay, that's 3 die. Only 1 success. And that counts for 2 successes. 2 experience points. I guess that's the best we could have done. So there's that. And trigger zone 1, 2. That doesn't bring them closer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So just these guys move up and attack. Really using that fire to our advantage. Okay, 3 defense dice. So Leo has the armor on. And we didn't roll any successes. Wow. Okay, there's no way reinforcements can make it to us. Leo's gonna take 2 wounds. And he'll take... I think that Lucy will actually take the infected bite because Leo can move through the fire. I guess Lucy will take 2 wounds and become entrapped. But she's going to use... Wait. I think we can actually save the flashbang for later. And the fire spreads. One. This house is hell of on fire. Next group. Oh, he's got the handgun with extended range. He's going to go ahead and reload. Jack takes his free shot. He's got the handgun scope on there. So. Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. No successes, but these aims count as successes, so double kill for him. He's already maxed out on XP. And then we're going to go ahead and just use 2 AP to run through the flame. We're going to keep it there as a protective barrier, and we each take 1 wound. And then Bunny's going to get to chainsawing. Vroom vroom. That's the sound it makes. Nice, these cancel each other. 2 successes, that's exactly what we need. 2 experience. Lucy is no longer entrapped. And then Bunny's going to use 2 XP to heal a wound. Now then, do we trigger the Nemesis now? Let me see, if I wait, we're going to be safe from zombies. The last zombie token will spawn. The fire will move. Who do we want to elect to be the carrier of the cure? I think Jack. He's got the range. He's got the most health. But Leo can... Oh, we should search this room for any more health stuff. Bunny is going to search. I think. Actually, let's have Jack do it. Alright. No terror effect. When that's with Lucy in the room, that's 3 cards. There's too many image. Oh, first aid spray. Rifle bullets. And a flare gun. I actually think that Leo should carry the antidote because he's resistant to fire and he can dodge out of the way, but we'd have to wait for the next round. And that means zombies are most likely going to spawn right here if we wait for the next round. I'm going to give the rifle bullets to Leo because he has the sniper rifle. In fact, let's just go ahead and rearrange this a little bit. And we'll go ahead and just use these now and put 8 ammunition on this. Well, this is definitely the most ammunition I've had, well, since the 2 games I've played this time around. Okay. I'm going to give the first aid spray 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't give it to her unless she loses something she's carrying. So let's ditch the laser sight. There's no shotguns here. We'll give her the first aid spray and then she'll just use it. Oh, I don't know why I was... Once again, I misinterpreted that. In fact, I don't even think that was worth doing. It's not worth keeping the laser sight. That's not my motivation. 5. I already gave him something. She can only hold 4. She can only hold 4. So let's, she already has a flare gun. Let's give her 2 flare guns, just in case. And I am gonna let this expire. Trigger zone, they can't get closer due to the fire. Fire spreads. 2. That was fairly lucky. Okay. Camera check, nothing. Zombies spawn. 4, 3. Wow. That is as lucky as we could get right now. That's the end of the zombie pool. No zombification. Event. Fire spreads again. Oh no. 1. Oh wow. Almost out of fire tokens. And then we regroup. Together again. So yeah, I think let's get to it. He's gonna move into the laboratory and takes the antidote. Ba-boom-ka. Now, the moment that happens, we trigger the showdown phase. The survivors have unlocked the laboratory, and a lone survivor entered to retrieve the cure. At this very moment, the final showdown has commenced. The moment the survivors disabled the internal security system, the house is placed into lockdown, with security shutters closing over the windows and exterior doors. The survivors are now trapped inside the house, and if the nemesis succeeds, it will become their grave. The survivors' only hope is to defeat the nemesis, retrieve the security keycard it carries, and then unlock a shuttered door so they can finally escape with the cure. The survivor enters the laboratory, takes the cure token. If the survivor with the cure is eliminated, the players lose the game. While the cure cannot be traded to other survivors, it does not occupy an inventory slot. All doors become unlocked, and all security cameras become disabled. Remove all code chips and camera tokens from the house. As such, there will be no further camera checks for the remainder of the game. All zombie spawn tokens are converted to hordes. Oh man. I don't know about this. 6. I'm gonna say, come on, 1. Oh, still got another one. 4. We're actually out of zombies. So I guess, I don't know. A member of the Mortimer family who is trapped inside the laboratory now reveals itself to the survivors. For this round, we will be fighting Lisa. I think that is another one that I've not fought yet. No, I think I have. Lisa Mortimer. She's the daughter of Dr. Mortimer, who uses pyrokinetics. So she's come out of a tube, like Veronica. Actually, I think she might be the coolest looking mini in the game. Place a number of gray cubes on the Nemesis board equal to the sum of each survivor's current AP level plus the number of survivors. That's a lot. 4, 8, 16, 20. So she essentially has 20 hit points. Gotta put this so I can also see what stat we're attacking. Okay. Flip the multi-tracker to its reverse side. Do that. Okay, so during the final showdown, the following additional rules are in effect. The survivors cannot search rooms. Survivors cannot remove burn markers. Oh, wow. The destruction of the corner rooms by the Nemesis does not cause the darkness track to advance. Each survivor can now move up to 2 rooms for each action marker they spend, as they have become familiar with the layout of Mortimer's house. Corner room functions, except for the sprinkler control, can still be used by the survivors. Add a burn marker to each non-destroyed room orthogonally adjacent to Lisa's room when she rolls a reinforcement roll. She does have a regular attack of 4, but that's only if she encounters the heroes. Movement 4. So we can take out her attack by 2, her bite by 1, her movement by 1, and her reinforcement effect by 1. That's probably what we want to target. Leo's starts off in there with her. I'm going to move these down. He's going to use a sniper rifle at point blank range. So this action point goes up into that square. Discard a ammunition. Nothing. Fire again. He needs a retreat marker even to move out of there. Nothing. Fire again. Oops. Okay. This goes up here. No, oh, I thought that was a cancel mark. Finally, one wound. I'm going to do it to... It's a tough choice. I'm going to do it to her reinforcement. Oh, but he still can't move. So he's going to fire again. Yes. Finally. He's going to use the retreat and move here. But unfortunately, he's just going to get attacked again when she moves out here. And collectively, we can only do 2 more actions before she moves. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, Lucy. Open up that automatic weapon of yours. Oh, she only has 3. She only has 3 AP. So this should have 1 less hit point. Okay, that's too bad. But anyways, so she's going to do that. I don't know if I just took a cube off of here already or not. I don't remember. But I'm doing it again. Okay, 3 dice. Range 2. Brapu. Only 1 success, which turns into 2. So we've disabled... If she rolls a reinforcement roll, we can eliminate 1. Jack is going to use his free attack action and fire the handgun. So our only objective right now is to take down the Nemesis. Bang-a-bang. Wow. Bunch of crap. 1 success. I'm going to try and take down her movement. We only get 1 more action. So I'm going to do Jack's weapon again since he rolls the most dice. Handgun. Come on. Okay. Yes, this is perfect. We got to retreat, but we also got to aim. So that's 3 successes. That takes down -1 to her movement. And then Leo is going to retreat into the fire and just chill there. Because he ain't afraid of no fire. But them zombs are. Now Lisa Mortimer isn't. Let me tell you. I've seen Lisa Mortimer. She ain't afraid of no fire. Okay, so that's 6 actions. So this moves over here. It's 6 action points. This action's free. That moves over here, and then this tracker proceeds down. And then this timer moves forward. Then the fire moves. 1. Oh, suck it, zombies. All these guys burn tonight. They burn tonight. Babamo burned. Dead. Okay, zombification, there is none. And then the entire house is a trigger zone now. And zombies move up to 2 spaces. So who goes first? The Nemesis? Yes, the Nemesis moves first, then the zombies. So Lisa Mortimer is going to move 4 -1, 3 spaces. 1. I'm just going to keep this as a reminder because I have to stop and attack everyone. She's going to attack everyone in this room. She's got 4 attack dice. I didn't reduce that. And we've got Bunny, Lucy, and Jack. Jack has armor. So we're going to get 1 bonus defense die. Here it goes. We got 1 cancellation. Now, entrapment's not going to really matter because she's just going to move on. 2 wounds and 1 fear. I'll negate the 2 wounds. Okay, someone needs to take 2 wounds. Lucy can afford it without going down in AP. And then someone needs to take fear. Okay, Lucy's going to take fear and run into the fire. And take another wound. And then she's going to go 2, 3. And then all the zombies are going to activate. These guys can move closer. 1. These guys can't move without being closer, so they won't. These guys can't move closer because they're blocked off by fire. These guys can't move closer. Very interesting. And these guys can't move out of the room because this room's on fire. That's it. Okay, so like this doesn't move here until we do another 6 actions. He gets his free shot again. I'm gonna move Bunny and Jack down into this room. Oh, sorry, these go in here. Once we get to 6, we trigger the next phase of events. Jack is going to use his free attack. 4 dice. Kabam! Wow. 1 success from aim. This is cancelled, and he could get a free movement if he wanted. So the 1 success, I'm going to do it to the zombification aspect. I guess he might as well use up what he's got. He'll fire again. Blam! Finally a decent roll. 3 wounds. Okay, so that's -1 to her. If she gets a viral bite, we can cancel 1. Infectious bite. Okay, then Lucy's going to use her automatic. 3 dice. Crapopoo. Nothing, 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 triple nothing. Might as well use these retreats to go 1, 2. Put her here. Is that better? Jeez. Lucy, get it together. And then I guess she'll shoot again. Nothing. Jack is out of ammo. What I will do then is just go ahead and forfeit the rest of my actions, which is what you can do. That'll activate the clock again. Boom. This goes down. Darkness increases. Fire spreads. 1, so it can't go up. Out of burn markers now. I mean, this is the full load, the full experience here. So this room has 2 burn markers. Zombification, and the Nemesis activates. Okay, so Lisa has 3 movement now. All she's trying to do is get here and blow this room up. So 1, 2. And then she stops. And then the zombies, none of them can get closer. to any of us still, fortunately for us. Okay, so then we regain these actions. Starting with Leo, I'm going to move him up. And he's going to stamp out this fire. If we take out this fire, we're going to get swarmed by all of these guys. Okay, I think that it's finally time that Lucy redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4. Her giving hand. She can give an item to another character without spending an AP. And who will that character be? Okay. Leo's gonna move up. Lucy will move up in position to here. Jack will move up to here. One more action. Okay, so the next time she's activated, all she's gonna do is blow up this room. It takes a whole action. All these zombies are gonna die immediately. One more activation. So if I put this fire out, it won't matter doing it. Tamping out that fire so that everyone else won't take a wound. Wait a minute. All these zombies are about to activate, so never mind. What he'll do instead is fire the useless sniper rifle into the lady. So useless. 2 successes. Okay. She's 6 hit points left. And then this moves here, and this moves here. And then this moves here. We get a free spot. The fire spreads. 2. Zombification and enemy triggers. So kaboom! This room explodes in flame. She's in there chilling. And then these guys activate and move closer. I'm not going in there. It's hot in there. Okay, so then we get these action points back. Okay, well here's something we could do. 1. Bunny is going to toss the shotgun shells. Lucy Chang's going to give her ability to free give the automatic. And since we can hot swap these anyway, it doesn't really matter that they're both equipped. Moving forward, moves up, takes 1 wound, another AP to use the fire extinguisher. Bring it on. Save the last dance. Okay, and then she's gonna fire off her new best friend, the automatic weapon. The automatic man. Alright. Into the zombies. Nothing. Nothing. Although she did get a free movement, but she's out of AP. Okay, well, that sucked. That's how it is, though. Okay, Jack's gonna move up. I mean, basically we're all gonna move up. We need the bodies to soak up the damage. Everyone's into this. Everyone's in this part together, I guess. And that's 6 AP, so this moves. This moves. This moves. We're at 3 of 6. Then the fire spreads. Okay, the fire spreads 4. 4. Okay, so this room explodes. Collapses in flame. Zombification, enemy phase. She's going to move up and attack us with 4 dice. We have 6 defense dice to roll. You know what, I'm going to roll the survivors first. Only 1 success. Wow, bitey, bitey, bite. So we're going to negate 1 because we knocked 1 out. Someone needs to take an infection. I guess I'll have Jack take an infected bite. Someone needs to take 2 wounds. Who can afford it? Pretty much no one. Will take Jack. So he loses 1 action point. And then the entrapment's not going to matter. So that was 1 space. 2, 3. Now we have to take out all these zombies in order to get to her. That's pretty interesting. I like it. Okay, so we get these back. I guess we'll put the baseball bat back. Oh, okay. Jack's going to use the first aid spray and regain 1 health, and that brings him back up to 4 AP. Then he's going to take the automatic weapon. Bunny tosses the automatic weapon to him with safety off. Then he's going to take his free shot into this group. 3 dice. Now if he rolls an aim, it still counts. So, because his dead eye, that's 2 successes. And then he has a retreat icon he could use for free movement. Call me crazy, but I think I'm going to use it to press forward. And then he'll shoot again. Three successes. Blah, 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 blammo. You know what? It's his last action. He's not even going to shoot this zombie. He's going to shoot her. One success. And a retreat and he can knock back. I guess he'll knock this zombie back to here. A little bit out of it at this point. It's been a long game. Leo's going to use the crappy sniper rifle. Two dice, shooting at her. Oh my god. A double hit. She's got 3 health left. We have 2 actions. Kind of want to chainsaw her head. He's gonna sniper rifle again. Nothing. I guess I didn't put this over here. So I guess that means he can sniper rifle one more time. I feel like I might have given him an extra action that I missed, but like I said, it's been a long game, so one more shot. 1 success and a retreat. 2 wounds left, and he's gonna go ahead and move up. That's 6, so this moves forward, this moves forward. Timer moves forward. The fire spreads. We're almost at the end here. 4. Zombification, and then enemies and nemesis. So she's going to move into here and then stop. This guy's going to come over here and attack us. See, he's got armor and so does he. So it's 1 versus 4 dice. No successes. That's hilarious. 1 bite. One of them has to go down in actions. I'm going to have it come off of Jack because he's out of ammunition. So he'll lose 1 AP. It doesn't necessarily say where to take it from, so I'm just going to take it from that one. And it's the next round. Jack is going to go, toss me the fire axe. Flippity flippity. Tosses him the fire axe. Flippity flippity. And he flips it around in his hand all cool and flips it towards the zombie's head. And it splatters him. And then he goes, Bunny, go now. And she goes, whoa. Wait a minute, hold on. It's going to reduce her actions. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking 1, 2, 3 chop head, but she'll take damage to where she'll not have the last AP. Damn, that was going to be so cinematic. Now it's not, man. Bunny, casually walk forward a little bit. So Bunny's just going to move up 1. Lucy will move up 1. Dang it, we're completely out of ranged weaponry. Actually, we all want to move up to stop her from moving up, so Lucy. So only Bunny and Lucy can move up. And then we're gonna end our activation. Okay. We get a freebie there. The fire spreads. 2. Back to this room. Zombification and enemies activate. So this room explodes. You know what? It doesn't make a difference if we move ourselves here. It's not going to stop her from moving. So I wager that we put ourselves here instead. That's way better. So this room explodes. Yeah, because all she does is hit you and then keep walking. Like nothing ever happened, man. And then no zombies can get close to us on any front. So then we're going to reclaim these tokens, these action points. Okay, somehow I've lost one of Leo's activation points. 5, 6, 7. I don't know how that happened or when. If he like went down in health and came back and I never gave him back his AP. I have no idea. It's been a long game. But here's where we're at now. Oh, sorry. She blows up the room and then she just sits there for that round. Which might give us more opportunity to move into a strategic location. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 in the next phase. So basically we want to move up to this bathroom. Everybody hide, it's her birthday. Nobody say anything. It's a surprise. I could put Leo out there. 1, 2. He's going to go 1. He's going to tamp down the fire a little bit. A little less hot. You know what? He's going to tamp it down all the way, man. Because some of these guys are going to take enough damage to lose their AP anyway when they run through the fire. So let's put Bunny right out in front. Vroom, 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 chainsaw sounds. That's what she says today. Okay, that's 6. This moves. This moves. This goes here. The timer goes forward. We're almost out of time. Fire spreads. Please don't go down. It goes down. Flames today. Damn. Zombification and then enemy phase. So she's gonna go 1, 2, and attack. She's got 4 minus 1 attack dice. Right? Yes, she has 3. Leo has a armor and Bunny, so I'm gonna have Leo take all 3 of the damage. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if this is wise or not. And then he's gonna lose 1 AP. If he didn't already like have it missing this whole time. And then I'm gonna put the fear into him and have him escape. Wait, why didn't I negate one of these? So he'll just take 1 wound. We'll negate this one. I am starting to get delirious at this point. Jeez. Although I love this game, I kind of need a shorter game. It's hard to love a game that's so long. I guess it has to do with my ADHD and like I have a compulsion to finish what I start, like to my detriment. I'll like make myself sick, like I'll skip meals and stuff, unfortunately. And then my IQ drops the longer I go and I make more and more decisions as I get closer to the final battle of games. And that's how it goes. So, then she continues to move up. In that case, I don't want to do the fear. I'm just going to have him take the 2 extra wounds. Because he needs to be able to put that fire out so she can get in there and do some meat carving. Alright, so then we get these back. But he's not going to be able to act anyway. And Bunny is supposed to have 4. She does. Okay, so I don't have much choice. It's all riding on you, Buns. Call her Buns. Alright, she's going to move into the fire and take 2 wounds. Her freaking cheerleader uniform is disintegrating all around her and the blood. And she's gonna chainsaw that bee right in the head. And hopefully we get a decent roll. She got chainsaw expert. Only 1 success. She's at 1 health. This is the final Saw movie. Nothing. And then I flip the table over. Okay, Jack is going to run up 2 actions. I got this. 2 wounds. Free attack with the fire axe. Nothing. We lost. Hilarious. I guess Lucy will move up and go, what are you guys doing out here? Okay. This goes here. Last round. Fire moves. 2. These guys burn. Dead. Okay. Zombification. Enemies. Okay, so she's gonna attack these guys since they're sitting right on top of her. 3 attack dice. Jack has the armor. Nothing. 2 wounds and a double wound. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty sure we lost. From the terrible, ungodly dice rolls. Uncanny. Okay. And then she goes, see you later. 1, 2. And the house is about to go up. These guys can't move. Neither can anyone else. Any of the other zombies in the house. Oh yeah, he loses an action point. Bunny's at 3. He's at 3. He's at 2. She's at 3. Oh, he doesn't have the fire axe anymore. I don't know what else to do. Wait, can someone else take the chainsaw and make it there? Jack could almost, or Leo can almost make it there, but not quite. Bunny doesn't have any action points this turn. The next turn that explodes. 1, 2, 3. Somebody needs 3 actions or 4. Nope, it's impossible. Screw it. 1, 2, right into the zombies. Oh, he still doesn't have enough action points. And he just attacks with his bare hands. 3. Kills the zombie with his bare hands out of rage. Lucy goes into the fire. Loses another AP. And then goes up. What are you guys doing? and runs out of AP. Jack walks into the burning inferno and burns himself to death. I mean, oh my god. This is the best run I've ever had, and I lost. That's it. This moves here, this moves here. This moves here. We get a free one. The fire moves. 1. Zombification and enemies activate. So she blows up this room, and that's the end of the game. The whole house comes down around us. An inferno. Kills everyone. 1 hit point. Literally. That's how I roll. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'm Good Jesse. This is my Let's Play of Dark Darker Darkest, a very challenging game. I can't believe how many different like expansions they came up with that make it harder. I had a really good time though. It's really difficult for me to not get angry about dice rolling, and yet every game I play is dice rolling because I guess because the odds are in my favor that I should be able to roll like decently sometimes, but this is why I never gamble. But yeah, I wish there was sort of like a you lost script part to read. But there isn't. But that's it. Yeah, I just feel like this game is really underappreciated, and I think that there's a lot of great stuff here, either for solo play or for a small group. Definitely, like 2 hardcore fans of Resident Evil could have a blast with this game. Thanks so much for watching. If you did, this was a long one. It's going to take me a week to edit it. If you enjoyed this, if this did anything for you, if this brought you any kind of joy or peace, please let me know. Say hello in the comments. Like the video or subscribe, but really just saying hello means so much to me. Thanks for watching. Cheers.